I'm going to say now, I'm going to make it very clear. When the media tells lies, it may well be to reduce panic. That's fine, 10, 11 on my timer. It may well be to reduce panic. But it's not going to reduce panic, now is it? Now, I'm going to say this. In fact, I'm not even going to waste my time. I'm just going to say, I hope everybody is really keeping up with the news, and if anybody gets a little inkling, parents out there, I'm talking to parents out there, I'm talking to parents that have got their own ways with their children. I'm going to give you an example. When COVID first came, I saw one death in China. This was the December of 2019, and I told my children, I'm going to lock you down at the end of probably December, start of January. And they called me absolutely nuts. I was like, no, I'm going to lock you down because actually I know what's coming. And they laughed at me, my ex-partner laughed at me, and everybody laughed at me. And then within 12 weeks, we were all locked down. Some unnecessarily, some not, because the media likes to say things that are true for some and untrue for others. That is an example. And I mean, I did lock them down. They were in a place, for the most part, between December and the February, where they were not outside very much at all. And yes, they thought I was crazy, but I'm their mother and I will choose what to do with my child. Prime Minister is not their mother. No president, no doctor, no nurse, no anything. I am their mother. And my advice to anybody right now that is a parent that keeps up with the news, that keeps up with this, that keeps up with that, if you have the slightest inkling at all of what you should be doing with your child, okay, your child that you know, that you love, I suggest you do what you want with your child and not what anyone suggests. Because as we know, things can grow very quickly, things can spread extremely quickly, especially when, the problem here is when they say it is one thing and actually, quite frankly, there is something else cultivating and quite prepared to spread quite far. And that's all I'm going to say on that right now. I do not appreciate reading things on the news that are not true. I do not appreciate these little tiny triggers, these little tiny warnings. Well, we're warning against this and we're warning against that, when quite frankly there are people on this planet that know damn well what is or is not about to happen. And that's the way I'm going to leave it.